Well, Axis Bank announced its Q3 FY22 numbers and they were a beat on most counts. Net interest income went up almost 17.5% on a year-on-year basis. PPOP growing 17% on a year-on-year basis, 4% sequentially. When we look at provisions, that number has come down quite drastically, 70% plus degrowth in provisions, 23% on a sequential basis. Provisions come lower. From 4,600 crores last year, provisions came down to 1,735 crore at the end of Q2. That has come down to 1,334 crore at the end of Q3. So we can see a sequential improvement with regard to that provisions number. And that is reflecting even in the NPAs. Gross NPA has come down from 4.6% in Q3 FY21 to 3.5% in Q2 of FY22, down to now 3.17%. In fact, a 36 basis point improvement only in between Q2 and Q3. So a strong broadly set of numbers. Even net NPAs have come down from 1.2% in Q3 of FY21 to 0.91% at the end of Q3 in FY22. And that has translated to a very strong PAT growth. PAT almost jumping over 2 times from that 1,117 crore mark to 3,614 crore. Strong 223.5% growth on a year-on-year basis, 15+% growth on a sequential basis. And when we look at balance sheet growth as well, that has been strong. Both sides of the balance sheet have grown quite well. Advances grew 7% quarter on quarter, 16.5+% on a year-on-year basis. Deposits to almost 5% quarter on quarter, almost 18% on a year-on-year basis. Both sides of the balance sheet looking good. When we look at NIM though, it was at 3.5%, in fact 3.59% at the end of Q3 of FY21. However, management informs us that around 8 basis points of that NIM was largely an income tax refund. So it was at 3.51%, that was the normalized NIM. And that has also improved to 3.53% on a year-on-year basis. That's a 2 basis point improvement. And that also reflecting in now the CASA, which is obviously looking better. 22% growth in CASA, low cost deposits, showing well with regard to NIM and credit cost. When we look at the CASA ratio, it's now at 44.69%, up 1.5% gain on a year-on-year basis, 19 basis point gain on a quarter-on-quarter basis. CAR has come in at 18.72% after factoring in the 9-month profit as well. In fact, the largest growing pool of advances has been the retail advances. They've grown 18% year on year. And the bank has issued 7.7 odd lakh credit cards in this quarter. Again, that's monumental. The market leader issuing 9 lakhs versus this. So a strong set of numbers overall from Axis Bank. And let's see how markets respond early in trade today.